Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work. Let's keep this winning streak going.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And they're in the midst of a terrific stretch of basketball, really playing as a unit, picking up wins both on the road and at home. They just look completely in sync right now.
So here's Miami's starting group. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Richardson is out there with Alec Burks, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for Golden State, the athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Curry is out there with Mr. Clutch, and it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent, or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
And for those not following the latest buzz, a new target has been set up by MP to collect more assists than anyone on teams they face.
And all the hype around this means we should expect to see MP controlling the ball for most of their possessions. He will have to have his head on a swivel on passing and creating scoring opportunities.
And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Hey, Kevin, before the game, MP and I talked about the importance of good ball movement. He said, I try to involve my teammates wherever I can. If a guy's got a good look, it's my job to get it to him. I know how valuable that is to our team chemistry. That's how we win. He'll be dropping some dimes tonight, I'm sure, guys.
You know, that kind of basketball is so fun to watch. Here's Mr. Clutch. Richardson covering. Green with a screen on Richardson. Mr. Clutch off the mark there with the three-point shot. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Mr. Clutch.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
It's tipped. Miami again turning it over.
Golden State basketball.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Kuminga. Curry on the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Richardson cover. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuminga, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Now, here's Burks. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Butler passes to Jovic. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And Adebayo sends it back. Burks against Curry. 2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Kuminga. This game he had 12. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Kuminga.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Burks kicks to Richardson. Wiggins against Butler. Over Wiggins. Butler, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Mr. Clutch, and he goes in for the dunk.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Well, Heat leading by 3. Stolen away. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Richardson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Burks' shot is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Draymond Green. And Looney subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
Here's Jovic. Still yet to score. Misses the baby hook. Pass to Curry. From the arc. It's rebounded by Jovic.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And it's Rozier missing. The Warriors trail. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Kings was tremendous. He scored 48 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
The kick out to Rozier. And it's Rozier again missing. The Warriors lead it. Up top, Curry. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. And that one drops. 12 points for Mr. Clutch.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And it's Rozier missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Looney passes to Mr. Clutch. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Goes up on the wing. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Connects from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 8.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
Screen by Bryant. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Warriors leading by 8. Healed from outside. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Rozier for three. Cans it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They finish off the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Hield is out there with Mr. Clutch, and it's Moody in at small forward. Green with a screen on Rozier. Mr. Clutch the pass to Green, and here is Hield, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. Taking a look at Miami, they're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And right now for Miami, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed. And that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play.
Get back in there.
Poked away, and up the court come the Warriors on the break. And he hits it to tie the game up. 16 points for Mr. Clutch.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Richardson the pass to Adebayo. Now here's Burks. Adebayo with a screen for Burks. Pass to Butler. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Wiggins. Shot clock at 3. There's the 3. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target for Mr. Clutch.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Now here's Butler. He's got 9. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Moses Moody.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
And he sinks the second.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Drives to the hoop. That puts them in the lead. Mr. Clutch has got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Back to Richardson. Adebayo with a screen for Richardson. Drills the three-pointer. Richardson's got 6.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. The Heat with the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. They grabbed their own miss. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Kings. Butler deciding where to go with it. Adebayo the screen from past the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half court.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest. And those are the guys in the race to make the three-point contest. Who wins a three-point race between you two?
Oh, I'm winning any race against Shaq, especially one involving shooting threes.
Yeah, that's what you think, Kenneth Cornelius Johnson.
Well, a little bit of everything. Cornelius, Johnson, I'm a Johnson, whatever. I'm like a fleet of battleships, Shaq. You can't stop me.
And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it, by being more active and more physical than the other team.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
On the court for the Heat, in the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Josh Richardson out there with Alec Burks. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
And Miami shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Richardson. Great D that time from Mr. Clutch.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Burks looking around to the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Richardson, good.
Richardson.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Butler. Adebayo high post. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got 8 rebounds in this game. Wiggins passes to Mr. Clutch. And he gets it to go. That's now 26 points for Mr. Clutch.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. To take a look at the Warriors. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range. 5 to shoot. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Curry. Curry! What else is new?
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Here's Butler following the basket by Stephen Curry. Now Burks. 7 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Heat trail by 5. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Green, and it's Buddy Hield in for Andrew Wiggins.
Trace Jackson-Davis. Buddy Hield.
Burks against Curry. Burks kicks to Adebayo. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Curry passes to Mr. Clutch. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here's Burks for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Burks has got 10 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Left side, Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Looney's checked in for Golden State. Mycareer. Warriors leading by 8. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Curry is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Green in at the center position. That's the Warriors' foul. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
To the middle. And Green gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 10. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Robinson, that's good.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Curry passes to Mr. Clutch. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. It's intercepted. Got a piece of it. Hawkes outside. Pass to Ware. Robinson on the wing. Here's Ware. Defended by Kuminga. Just 4 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Hawkes can't hit. Warriors leading by 7. Floats it up for Kuminga. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Rozier following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Back to Rozier. Buries it down low.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Kuminga, screen on Rozier. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Bryant is checked in for Miami.
In for the Heat, number 31, Thomas Bryant.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And Curry has it in the corner. Pass to Mr. Clutch. The rebound by Bryant. The Heat trail by 7. On the wing, Hawkins. Guarded by Green. Fades away. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Inside, Kuminga fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And a new group getting ready for Miami.
Highsmith, first personal foul. First team foul.
That one misses for Kuminga. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Now, passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish scorer.
Pass to Butler. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Kuminga. Whistle blows. That's gonna be a travel.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Burks, he's checked in for Miami. Now, here's Richardson. Pass to Burks. To the inside. Stuffs it down, Jimmy Butler.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And here is Kuminga. Here's Mr. Clutch. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Burks. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Mr. Clutch has got 11 rebounds in the game. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Green. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Mr. Clutch has got 11 in the second half. Curry against Burks. Shoots the three. The Warriors pull it in. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Yeah, really bad timing, guys, to start coughing it up. He's got 3 turnovers here in the 4th.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 7-point differential. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And what I appreciate about Butler is how tough he is. This guy welcomes going into contact while shooting.
Free throw, good Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. Warriors leading by 5. There's Mr. Clutch. There's Kuminga. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. The Heat trail by 6. And here is Butler. It's Butler. Gritty points from a gritty guy.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
Kuminga, screen on Richardson. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Burks. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
A pretty free look from 3-point range. The D forgot about it in that possession.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
There's Mr. Clutch. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Shot's good from Butler.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses, commanding the rock on important possessions here down the stretch.
Miami's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Curry against Burks. Adebayo with a screen for Burks. Off target from 3-point range.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
The Heat shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Butler. Richardson. The shot misses. Some solid D from Mr. Clutch. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Once again, Curry, this man has made a living out of big shots like this one.
Butler up top, covered by Wiggins.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Team four.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
For your Warriors, 16.
Here's Butler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, and Butler just can't be stopped. I mean, even when the D knocks him around, he keeps his focus on the basket.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul, and he misses.
Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. And Miami has possession. Richardson outside. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throw put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they hit it back. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. See you later.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.